Does this season have asterisks at all for you? The championship?
What do you mean?
Like for the bubble, is there an asterisk on the championship?
I think so. I think it's like
Oh shit!
not a bad asterisk. I think it's a
But
good
it's
one.
something.
I
Oh, a
think it's
good
just
one.
different. It's like a unique championship in itself.
Tell me more, because most people say it's like bad. It's like you
Why
got
do
it in
people
the
say
bubble.
it's bad? That's
I don't
weird.
know. I'm trying to figure out the argument too, but I guess because it's I don't like maybe you got rest or something. It's like, but everybody did, right? But it's like everybody kind of got the same. But why do you think it's better?
I think this is honestly, if anything, more competitive because you're locked in this zone. Like this is all you have right now. Like this is your focus. You're not going out. You're not fucking going to strip clubs and stuff. Some people are.
Somewhere, yeah. And they're out. Look, they're out.
Yeah.
The ones who weren't going to strip clubs are still in. I guess that stays consistent.
You were willing to risk your health to go to this thing.
True.
This championship and put your all out there.
Yeah, that
and
means
they
you
were
really
one of
care.
the first big. They were probably the first sport to come back the right way. You know what I mean? I think baseball was coming out at the same time, but they still had their hiccups.
Right.
The NBA came back and they were like full force already.
Yeah, and there was a pretty strong push like in the media constantly about it. Like I didn't hear shit about baseball coming back. Even football was kind of last minute. I heard right before it came back. I didn't really hear about the prep, but NBA was like you heard all about the players talking about it on either side, whether they would do it, the owners, all that shit. And credit to the NBA, they got on it like right away, like you said. And they were like, no, we're gonna set this up. We're gonna make it right. Huh. Credit to I don't know who do you credit for that? Adam Silver, I guess the whole league, the owners and the players, everybody working together for it.
Yeah.
Shout out LeBron, the real GM
I think
of the
it's
league.
a little more competitive, and it's definitely got more historical significance.
Yeah, because it's in a historical time. It's going to be something that'll be remembered. Wow, dude, that's crazy. You're right. And it's like everything about it was different. The layout of the gym, how they did the interviews, obviously everything with Black Lives Matter and social justice that they're trying to elevate onto a platform. It's going to be historic from a lot of angles, and that's nuts. That could have real cultural impact from something that is, sport. People say it all the time, oh, they get paid millions of dollars to play a game. But it's like, yeah, they do. But also some of them use it, and a lot of them right now in the bubble use it for the right way. So it's almost like that $1 million is kind of worth it. It's like if it leads to impact that in 10 years could lead to cultural revolution for the betterment of a lot of people, I think it's kind of worth it. It's a shame that people who are publicly labeled activists and things like that don't get acknowledged for that more or aren't able to make that type of access or impact more. But there's what's that phrase or theory? Medicine in the candy. Sometimes that's a thing. Sometimes you have to deliver it through a medium that people already accept, and you have to get the message in there.
Yeah, and these players are not completely separate from the world. Like they understand what's happening around them. They know the context of what the championship is.
They're humans. A lot of them coming from situations that are spurred on by these like social injustices that they're standing against.
And I think those feelings are being put into the way they're playing, which I think is incredible.
It's adding on. Yeah. It's giving like more meaning to the games too, man. Like even just seeing, and it's not like it's, because I was gonna say even just seeing things like Black Lives Matter or vote or education reform on people's jerseys when they're playing against each other, it's not like those ideals are clashing. It's like those ideals are coming together through a medium of competition, but it's like this overall theme it's like sponsored by, social justice almost, if you want to take in that business sense. But it is like there's this overall theme of we're coming together to do this while we're still able to have our competitive and the passion for the flair of what we love. And not to, make it about myself or toot my own horn, but it's really similar to what Mila and I did with Impact, where it's like we just decided, let's still do what we like and also put it towards a cause that we care about, because we can do both. You don't have to do, they don't have to be separate. A lot, especially guys in the NBA, have a lot of platform where they can blend both in a lot of creative and beneficial ways, which they certainly have off court and shit, which is great. I love that we don't even know. I love the impact that's being done that we don't know about. And I think it's great, man. You're right. So the bubble for the Asterix bubble might be a real positive in NBA history. People might have to start changing that tone.